How's everybody doing? Well, I'm sorry if I was a little bit absent from doing the videos, but I was busy, catching up on doing readings. Some people paid through Cash App 25 for 25, and it wasn't registering in the Cash App, but the money is there and your information is there. It just came up today. Can you believe that it just came up today? There's a glitch happening with the Cash App. So we'll have it fixed on Monday. But I will take the names because it has the chat names, but not the actual names. So I'm going to write it down and then find out who you guys are. But also call me 281-690-8825 for your reading. You know who you are, and I do have your payment. Okay. So for now, any monetaries or donations should be done through Zelle and through PayPal until Monday, where I can go in and have a fix some little glitch. I have to have someone at the phone app store look at it and fix it. That's that. We are taking registration for the school. Okay. Uh, Registration begins on the 9th of October and it ends on the 27th. Okay, for those of you who are interested in entering the school of astrology, and we do have scholarship available. We got two scholarships available. If you feel that you qualify, go to my website, The People's Astrologer, and go to the head of the New School of Alexandria, and all the requirements are there. Okay, and what else? I have a few more downloads for you too. Uh, and I've also decided to go into a further breakdown from one of the occult videos that I did on man having seven bodies. I'm going to connect it to the globes, and then and also connect humanity's progression psychologically and behaviorally from animal to human to back to God, and the in betweens. And the in between is what we call, world history and the different ages and epochs and empires. All of that reflects humanity and the state of humanity at that time. So I'm going to break that down in the next video, and then I'm going to continue with Saturn in Virgo. Saturn in Aries through Leo is on Patreon. Okay, and then I have the what I do is I do three at a time for a while, then move them to Patreon. But I haven't been able to do that consistently, with all the taxi therapy that's been going on and going around, and also catching up to doing the readings. Also, the people who have birth charts that I've paid months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, even. I'm giving you guys a free occult courses from the school, two of them. Okay, this was 175. So that's a gift for the inconvenience of waiting, and part of it is because the divine is telling me to wait. Something about divine timing with these particular charts. It doesn't happen often, but it did happen. I have two people. I mean, RC Stamp 86, I believe, and Unwanta. Unwanta, don't forget about you. You're also going to get also free courses. I was put a hold to move forward with those charts. Okay. And now, without further ado, we're going to continue the new moon series. It's in Libra. It will begin in Libra. It should have already started. And this is special because we have Mercury in Libra, we have the moon in uh, in Libra, the new moon, and we have the sun in Libra. We also are approaching a lunar eclipse, also in Libra. So that's quadruplicity with Mercury retrograde. So again, the theme has a lot to do with the justice system, injustices that may have happened in relationships with intimate partner or relationship with partnerships and fiduciary. That's another category. And then we have the open public, the open enemies, and things like that. So that's the overall theme. Okay. If you guys want a reading, do call 281-690-8825. All right. And for reading and for a birth chart. Okay, and I'll be up and preparing the Virgo Saturn and Virgo video. I already got two downloads. I'm trying to decide which one I'm gonna do later on in the evening. It's early. It's Saturday night. Okay, and we are going to get rid of that and stick to the schedule and finish Saturn in Virgo. And then, but when I get the downloads, I put aside the routine that I have to give you the downloads. And then, of course, if I then am very delayed in going back on the air to do video, it's because I'm doing the readings, right? From your emails, your texts, and super chat, the chat, messenger, Facebook, and all the other platforms. Okay, so without further ado, let us begin. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Da-da-da-da. I gotta buy me a new stand for the video camera recorder. So at the moment, I'm improvising or winging it. All right. And now let me adjust it. Okay. Okay. We are beginning with Sagittarius and Gemini. Okay. So we're gonna start with Sagittarius. Sagittarius. How is the new moon in Libra going to affect you for the rest of the month? Mercury goes direct on the 9th of October, I believe, but we have to allow 2 weeks for the shadow aspect of the retrograde, right, before things go to normal. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's 7. All right, let's see. Let's look at the first one. And we have, let me put on my glasses. Okay, we have the nine of wands. The nine of wands is it's a Cancer, but it's also Sag energy. Okay, and it's almost like some of you, again, this is a collective reading. Some materials might resonate, some might not. Know that masculine and feminine energies can be embodied by any sex. Okay, and this reading is for the next month for the new moon in Libra. And it doesn't matter if it does matter if it's aspected to planets and points in your birth chart. Uh, but if you don't know that, that's okay. You go to Cafe Astrology, get your chart done, and find out where your new moon in Libra falls by house and what degree. But this year is like you're contemplating something. You're looking out the window. There's the full moon. There are secrets here that and it feels like you're hoping that something doesn't get out, that something is not discovered. You feel paranoid or defensive. You know, can't sleep. It's nighttime and you're not sleeping. You might have insomnia. Something is preoccupying you. Sag. We got the sun. The sun card. The sun card is the most powerful key in tarot. It is Aries, but it's also Leo. Uh, the Mars rules Aries, but the sun is exalted in Aries. Okay, but it's a Leo card, so it's Leo Aries. Here, um, it's giving me the feeling that something is about to be illuminated. The sun represents something coming to light, something being illuminated, whereas the opposite polarity, remember, is the moon, which holds secrets. There are secrets when we're dealing with the moon, and when the sun is out, is secrets exposed. And I'm getting here that you're worried about that. That's why you can't sleep. You can't eat. You can't think. You're watching and you're looking. You know, uh, I get a lot of nervous energy here, almost scared energy because of something being illuminated. Okay, and then we have here. hmm, this is the card. This is the young child, kind of like a mermaid, and there's a dolphin in the background. The waters are still, for the exception of what the dolphin is doing a splatter, you know, and there's a kind of a this card in the upright. There's a sort of content. You're content, serene. It might be a little moody. It's a lot like it's very Cancer energy, but overall, things have worked out, and you feel satisfied. Satiated. But it came out in the reverse. So there's restlessness, impatience, and a certain level of fear, something that is causing you to not be able to be still. And again, and it might be in nervousness over something being revealed, the sun being here. So you can't relax in the day and you cannot relax at night. So what's going on, Sag? Okay. And again, this is related to the new moon in Libra. The new moon in Libra brings out information because it's air signs, and Mercury deals with Virgo, Gemini communication. Right? So there's a communication that's about to get out with the new moon in Libra that's going to bring either a tower, which is the opposite polarity of Libra, or it will bring justice, which also represents Libra. So say either or. And I think there's a fear here of a tower moment over some kind of information. Again, Mercury in Libra. That's going to affect a relationship, either with a partner, a situation, or a business. And then we have here the Queen of Pentacles. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. But I'm getting here a lot of Taurus energy because of the green colors, which symbolizes Taurus. And she gives me the Empress type of garb and energy, which again is the vibration of Taurus. And the Queen of Pentacles, she got money, she got that bag, you know, and but she has so much money that you don't carry money in your pocketbook. People with money, the wealthy, they don't carry money in their pocketbook. She might have bonds here. This could be securities, trusts, annuities, Roth accounts, or Roth RIAs. Some kind of financial instrument. She's putting money away, but she's worried about something. She's worried about something, just like he's worried about something. They're both looking out the window. These are They're expecting something, okay? But it came out in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be financial loss, a sudden reversal of finances. There might be. This also gives me embezzling, racketeering, because of false documents, right? And being discovered and being scared about it. Something is giving me that because again, this is a very high finance card, stability. It could even be inheritance, but I definitely get a trust here. And in the reverse is dishonesty in business and also financial losses. Okay, there's a lot going on here. You know, uh, okay, the next one we got the world. The world is a judgment. We got three cards. that represent judgment. The world, actually four. The world, the wheel of fortune, justice, and the judgment card. These are the four cards of judgment. Judgment in different expressions. Here we have a judgment which closes a cycle. When the world comes up in the upright, it is a cycle that has been completed, and judgment follows. When it's in the reverse, the cycle is not closed, it's not over, and once it does close, though, judgment will ensue. So it's like a timer. So this here is in the upright. So a cycle is closed and judgment has been delivered, and it has you worried. And it has this Queen of Pentacles worried. Okay, you could have a partner. Again, the new moon in Libra fits perfectly here. And maybe it's going to change the dynamic of a business, of a partnership, something here. And then we have, wow, we got all the queens out. We got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is extremely beautiful, and she's very dynamic. She says what she means what she says. She's spunk. She's got energy. She's got charm. She can wield with her wand any kind of social situation to go in her favor, and she's just a little darling, you know. But she came on the reverse, making her a bitch. She is vindictive and copying and selfish, and only is concerned with winning at all costs. But behind the scenes, whereas the Five of Swords is out in your face. So the Queen of Wands is anger, because this is fire element. So there's anger here and frustration. This could be you in Queen of Wands energy, but it's in the reverse. So there's something here that's or it could be this Queen of Pentacles embodying the Queen of Wands. There's something of concern. It's affecting her money, and she mad about it because a cycle has closed, and there's nothing I think that they can do about it. Huh? And then we got money here. A windfall, a lot of money. Ooh, a lot of money. Money's coming in. It seems good. It seems good. There's a lot of money here. A lot of money. Uh, maybe you're afraid that you're not getting money. This is a windfall or an inheritance. This is an inheritance. Look at a house. Got a house. Look at all the flowers and abundance, just abundance, and bring great joy. This kind of money brings great joy, like that of a child. Walking the yellow brick road. The kind of fantasy life you can dream, what we all dream of having with this kind of money. And it's in the upright, so I don't see anything wrong with it. But maybe you are worried. And maybe she's worried. This could be a business partner of yours. That maybe this money's not going to come in. I think you're worrying over nothing. It came out in the upright, so it doesn't seem like there's a particular problem. But let's see. Let's look at the subconscious side, which is Gemini. Which will be very important for Sagittarius, since Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and that is where we have him retrograde in Libra, and the new moon also in Libra. So, and they're at conjunction, by transit. So this communication might be from someone from the past, or it might be a court ruling, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be good, Sag. This might resonate with some of you, and with others it might not. Let's look at the subconscious, which is Gemini, which deals with rapid movement, activity, communication, siblings, the environment, neighbors, cousins, second cousins, communication, speech, writing, the and the faculties of learning, okay, and also letters and messages via the internet or by air courier. Okay, let's see what is the subconscious, what it tells us concerning uh, what's hidden and what is the energy behind this type of worrying that keeps you not sleeping and not being at peace in the day and kind of rather worried. Okay, let's see. Here we go. 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 Uh-huh. Okay, let's take a look at the first card and let's look at the inheritance or windfall. This money that's coming in unexpected, totally. And we got here, hold your vision. Hold your vision. So you might have been doing some visualizations about obtaining, either money from work or an increase, or maybe you played the lottery. That's been coming up a lot lately. You're good luck, Sag. So maybe you're in a lucky streak because this is pretty good. So hold on to your vision. Maybe you're worrying over nothing because it seems like you're gonna get it. Okay. And then here, the second one we have the moon in the reverse. And we got the scales, Libra, in the reverse. So this is definitely going to be important due to the fact that we got three planets in Libra. One is retrograde, and then the fourth element is that we're approaching a lunar eclipse. Okay, and also in Libra. So this here, and look, there's an eclipse going on with the moon. So something's coming to a head. This alone lets me know that injustices that was done in the past that's being corrected being here. Let's see what it says. A new romantic cycle begins. Oh, I hate to dash your hopes. No, it's not. A new cycle will not begin. It came out in the reverse, and this has this Queen of Pentacles upset. You know, and it has a new romance. So this type of Libra is not about business; it's about romance. Maybe she got all her money and everything she needs. All she needs now is love with somebody. Okay, because there are three different people here. Sag. This is definitely a business partner. So maybe there's a fallout with you and this person. Okay, we have here a fiery climax approaches. Uh-huh. That's why you can't sleep. You cannot rest in the day. You can't eat. You can't shit. You can't do nothing. You can't farm. You can't do nothing. You're just scared. You sense something coming. This is the tower in the lunar deck. Okay, so there's a tower coming, and who wants a tower moment? Nobody. Something has to be destroyed before something can open, which is why a new start is in the reverse, and it falls with the Queen of Wands. That's why she mad, because she knows something coming, and this is the same woman, because I'm getting the same energy of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands energy. Okay, and then we have this one is step out of your comfort zone. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, that's why you're worried, you're too complacent. This is the South Node. You're meant to go towards your North Node. If you're relying on your South Node, then you're going back into past life patterns, and this is keeping you stuck. Sad. So there's a fear here that's making you retreat. Not a good idea. Rethink that, Sag. Okay, this might apply to some of you, others might not. The next one is the energy is gaining momentum. Ooh, again, another reason why you're so worried. Something's coming. It's about to hit. A fiery climax approaches. A new start won't begin until this tower hits, and it's gathering momentum. And yeah, and it's in the sun card. Something is about to be revealed, and it's steadily gaining momentum and popularity with the moon here breaking out in the sunlight. And this has you nervous, Sag. Why? Okay. And then we have here the moon in the reverse. And this one is balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so be realistic about spiritual matters and material matters. They're both connected. Okay, and there should be a balance. And there's a disbalance with it in the reverse. And this is why there's no contentment. There's restlessness in the reverse. Okay. And then this one, last one, we have your what? Your dreams need a practical plan. Your dreams need practical plans. So hold on to your vision, but be practical about it. Put a plan together. You know, put a plan together, and I think you might need to go another direction. I think whatever it is that you have been doing, you've completed. Whether you feel satisfied about it or not, you have to let it go because you're beginning a new cycle. This fell on the world card, so the cycle is closed. There's no going back to this. You have to find some kind of contentment with the finished product of what you've got. Right? But don't fear. There is some money coming. There's some money coming. This is the only positive thing in this entire spread. Hold on. The money's coming. So something's due to you. It's owed to you. Okay. Now let's go to Gemini and see. With Gemini, this is especially important. This new moon in Libra because it is a fellow air sign, and all air signs deal with communication and interpersonal relating. Okay. Alrighty. And Gemini, you'll be going through a lot of situations, especially with your friends. You know, uh, they have to learn to see you in a whole new way, and there's some old ways of you that you've left behind. You've done a lot of growth, and some of your friends did not understand or didn't like it. They didn't like the new you. You know, you were really in a crossroad there, Gemini. No. Okay. Let's see how this new moon in Libra is going to affect you. Mm-hmm. That's 5, 6, and 7. Very good. Okay, the first card we have the Magician. This is your energy, Gemini. But the Magician came out in the reverse. Okay, the Magician is the great manifester. When it's in the reverse, you can't manifest, and this could be due to the retrograde. I have Mercury and the ascendant, and when it goes retrograde, it's like, damn, I can feel it coming a week before. So maybe there's a little bit of frustration because you're not able to manifest at the moment. Take a chill pill, buy some ice cream, or binge on some Netflix, chill out, put it on hold, and then wait maybe towards the ending of October after we're done with the shadow aspect of the retrograde, so you can then refocus your manifestation efforts. Here we have Two of Wands in the reverse. There seems to be some kind of confusion as to which direction to go. Do you walk away from the past and go towards a new beginning, which is what you love doing, and acting on spontaneity and your passion for travel and getting to know different people, pulling from the opposite polarity of Sagittarius. Um, but and you're not manifesting to be able to move forward. Maybe there's not enough money. Maybe you don't have any contacts where you're going, or you're not getting all the pieces of information that you need to decide to move forward. But again, this is messages. This is Mercury stuff, and it's retrograde. So you might just have to take a pause, okay? And things, one cannot think really clearly as far as trying to project goals and think about what to do next on a retrograde. And a retrograde is really better to take the time to reflect on old actions, old patterns, maybe reevaluate or go back and do something or redo something or strengthen or enhance a situation or something, like fine tuning. The retrograde should be about fine tuning, not about launching anything new, even ideas. Okay. And then here we have Mara. Okay, this is the Yima Ya card. This is the Pisces energy. Okay. And it's in the reverse. Now, this is a very creative, intuitive card. Okay. And Gemini, it can be very perceptive, but it's in the reverse here. So there's a lot of reverse cards here. Almost like there's a block here. You know, um, let the winds settle and let the debris fall from the last cycle, and there's going to be an upsurge of new winds, as it always does, Gemini, and then you're going to pick up ideas and know exactly where to go, and it'll be like, you just worry yourself over nothing. These are glitches and things that happen every now and then. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So here definitely there's anger here, but then again, that's understandable. Because there's frustration, and frustration over time leads to anger, and maybe some bad choices of words if you lash out. Okay, you might need to take the time to work with crossword puzzles that can relax you. Go into nature, get some sun, you know, or really, really, watch some movies and get some popcorn and buy some friends, or just have a good relationship with yourself. I know you don't like to be alone, Gemini, but maybe this is the time to, try it out and take some time by yourself and just pamper yourself, you know. All righty. Because nothing is moving. And I know the feeling. With the Virgo reading, it was the same way. The retrograde really affects, the air signs and Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And here we have, uh-huh, what is it? This is the Princess of, wait a minute, let's see here. No, this is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, right? Look at everybody with their hands out, and you're giving money. And this also symbolizes not just money, but also being very giving of self. You're very giving, 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 giving. Look at the flowers and all the beautiful aspect of nature that's inherent in you. The esoteric ruler of Gemini is Venus. So people are intoxicated by your energy, but and you have a lot to give, and you are like a motor runner. But you could run out. You need to replenish, because all this giving, giving, you look at everybody, they all have their hand out. You run out of energy. That's what this is about. That's why you can't manifest. I think it's time that you conserve your energy, Gemini, and start giving to yourself, or allow yourself to replenish all the good that you give, because then there's nothing left for you. Okay. All right. And then we have next one. Huh. This is the this is a an aspect of the moon that is Scorpio, the first quarter, and it also gives me a Cancer energy. You're walking away from something. You're walking away from something. You're like disgusted. Oh God, and you're leaving valuable stuff behind. And the dog is not moving, enthusiastically with you. He's actually pausing behind you, but you're willing to even leave the dog behind. But there's a light coming through as you step out, and it's blue sky and there's a light there, so you taking what you need and you're going to start over anew. And that's exactly what you want to do. This is the direction, the new beginning, go another direction. But again, it's in the reverse. You might need to wait, be patient, you know. But I think you make the right decision by walking away from a toxic situation. And it is toxic because this is the number 8, which is Scorpio, which of course deals with crisis and chaos. And then we have here victory, the 6 of Wands. This would be the great choice that you would have ever made. And this closes the cycle. And you start anew. There's the sun and there's all the pomp. And yeah, you surrendered to leap of faith and going on spontaneity. And that's the best part of you, Gemini. Nobody does it like you. Okay, very good. I like that. Very good. Okay, so now let's look at the subconscious, the moon, which is Sagittarius, which is the values system that you're holding on to, that you identify with, that gives you meaning. Especially when you connect with others. It's your philosophy. You know, uh, your mental prejudices. You know, and this is and it's very strong with Gemini, even though they don't talk about it openly. Let's see. Looking at the subconscious, new moon in Libra, which deals with relationships and communicating and relating and interpersonal relationships. Okay, let's see. I saw no cups here, so no love here. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. Okay, we have the moon in the upright, and this is your commitment is being tested. Yes, I got a lot of this for you, Gemini. Uh, 2 months ago, you went through something like this. It's all kinds of tests from your friends, especially, and it falls in the magician. This is why you're not manifesting. You're being tested by the universe, probably with obstacles and opposition and adversity from people to help strengthen your character, which goes in keeping with Sagittarius, which deals with moral code and standing your ground, ethically, morally, within your own right. Sometimes your friends want to take that away from people. Okay. The moon in the reverse, and here we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, and it came out in the reverse. So again, it fell under the direction card. Okay, so you might need to make a sensible plan of action, and it's better to. That's what should be happening at a retrograde, and then otherwise it'll be failure to launch if you do it. No, you should launch after the retrograde with what the objectives that you want. So only you know, Gemini. And then here we have the moon again in the reverse. And this one says, what is that now? Negativity, is that right? Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. In the reverse. Very optimistic. Very optimistic. But no, it came out with the yeah, or the Pisces card. And this is the moon, but it's contradictory. Either one side of you does and another part of you doesn't, and you oscillate back and forth. That's your other twin side, left brain, right brain activity. And then this one here is meditate and contemplate. There you go. This is the time that you should be, chilling out, pampering yourself. Get that popcorn, put it in Netflix, and that could be your meditation, your sense of meditation. Something that calms your energies. Work with crystals. So check them out. Here we have the moon in the upright. And this has to do with take time to, oh, okay, take time to reach out. You have not taken the time to reach out, but you know what? This has brought you victory. Sometimes you need to pull in your energies and just do things for yourself and find the answers for yourself. Because here you give a lot, giving too much. Okay? Here, pull back a little bit and you get success for that. And remember, there's people that could be very jealous of you, because you are always sure and you're always certain and you're always on point with your thoughts and your ideas and what you want to do, where you're going. And some people get jealous of that. Yeah, even friends, and they'll try to block you. Don't rely too much on your friends, and you have success. Try, okay? Because you have your own mind, and your thoughts are just as important as somebody else's thoughts. Here we have the moon in the reverse, and this is don't let pride get in your way. Well, you don't because it's in the reverse, but you do have sense, and you have the right sense to walk away from a situation, walk away from something. Okay, Gemini, this is very good. I really enjoyed it. Guys, call for a reading, a birth chart, or a tarot reading. Please donate. Thank you so much. Uh, this was a very good reading, and I think with the new moon in Libra, the way this relates is that you're developing a relationship with yourself for a minute, and give a time out to all the socializing and butterflying, because all of that has to reach a plateau and then use it or learn from it. But then you can't stay back in that same circle because you've absorbed already what you needed. Now it's time to choose a new circle of friends that you can flutter around and gather more knowledge and more information. Gemini, that is what you are best at. Guys, thank you so much. I hope this resonates.